one.
Welcome back
to With the Waves. Welcome back to another episode of With the Waves. Here I'm back with, introduce yourself.
Erin Schick. Hello, everyone.
What do you do? What's up? Like, what you're...
Oh, I have to give a full rundown.
Yeah, that's what it's... they need to know who you are.
Yeah, kind of. I'm Erin Schick. I am a senior at ASU. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I just moved to Florida. Well, I didn't. My parents did, so we'll pretend I did.
Beach house?
Yeah, so we're gonna go visit. Maybe I'll find a new love there. But yeah.
Speaking of love, that's what this whole podcast is about. It's about dating in college. So,
It's rough out here.
Yeah. Let's get into the tea, okay?
Yeah.
I've never, ever in my life been in a relationship.
Which is surprising.
It's just I'm too good. They're too scared. That's what I told myself.
They're too scared.
I had to tell my mom. I had to be like, because it got to a point where I was like, Mom, I don't know what's going on. And she's like, in her Arabic self, she's like, Habibti, like, it's okay. Like they're just too scared. Like I used to be intimidating. I'm like, I get it. I was like, yeah, but at this point, I don't know what it is because I've been giving them the opportunity.
Yeah, but my mom is so the type that's like, you don't need to date, and I don't want you to date. And even when I was younger, she's like, just don't date, like have fun. But all my roommates, like their parents, will be like, you still don't have a boyfriend. Like my roommate Hope, like she for the viewers, John knows who Hope is. She is going into her second sibling getting married within the month, and her parents are like, you still don't have a +1. Like
Bye.
You're getting worried. So Hope is taking a friend.
Bye. No, well, my mom literally was like, she doesn't want me to date. She's like, stay away from men. Like, she was like, literally, like, live your life until you're 30. And I was like,
I'm not planning on getting a ring on my finger until like 28 or 30.
Oh my God, no.
I do not need that young marriage.
Me and Sarah, my sister, were talking about, like, at dinner yesterday, we were just like, oh, boys always come out when we're, like, at a family dinner. I don't know what. Yeah. We're getting to the age where it's like, my dad's kind of like,
where are the men at?
Where the men at? Where they have been here, but we just haven't told them. So I was like, genuinely, I can't tell my dad, like, hey. But, and so he literally was like, my sister's like, yeah, like, she's 23. She's never been in a relationship either, which is weird. My little sister, though, May, she's been in a relationship. So there's hope. We just,
Isn't she, like, a sophomore in college?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what it is with her. Maybe she's just more got that.
Maybe she's more ballsy. She's out there.
She really, but here's the thing. I make the first move. Like, so.
I'm about that. I think, why not? Guys like someone that's straightforward.
Yes. Here's the thing, though. Being the straightforward girl all the time, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I need someone to be doing that to me. Because, like, I'm always like, literally the other day, I was at Schick and I was like, I went up to this kid. First of all, I thought his name was Aaron. Turned out to be Eric. I was like telling my friends, I'm like, oh, I just met Erin. And everyone's like, who the fuck is Erin? It was loud.
They're like, red flag.
Right.
She doesn't get the names right.
Right, no, I'm glad. And so then I literally went up to him and I was like, I literally made eye contact with him and I literally go, what's your name? And he was like, Aaron. But I thought it was Eric. Or it's Eric, but I thought he said Aaron. He was like, Eric. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you. I saw you from afar and I really wanted to introduce myself. And he just goes, oh. And then I said, see you later. And he was just like,
oh, I'd be out. He's done.
Right.
Oh.
I was like, so you don't want to continue the conversation? I was like, right. So on the next time at a Danger, and I was like, he didn't even say hi. I was like,
yeah, it's the Danger vibe. The boys at ASU are too head heavy. Like they're so full of themselves.
Okay, so I wanted to bring up. Valid. I wanted to bring up the difference of like, if we weren't in Greek life.
Well, I can go on and on about this.
You can.
Yeah. So I for those of you that don't know, I came into ASU with a long distance boyfriend who was not in a frat, who now is. And he's in Schick.
Okay.
And then I dated someone at ASU that is not in a frat.
That doesn't need a name.
But partakes in other things. And then I also dated someone at ASU that is in a frat.
Wow.
So I've had my fair share.
Thank you for being the experience on this podcast. I'm literally like, what am I bringing to the table?
And I'll tell you right now, being in Greek life and dating someone that isn't in Greek life stinks because you go to all the parties you go to are in Greek life. Mm-hmm. So you never like see them. Yeah. And then I will be the one that's like, well, you should join Greek life. Thank God that did not happen.
Oh my God.
And then if they're in Greek life and they're uninvolved, like previous boyfriend, he who shall not be named, he wasn't involved, so he never wanted to go to my events. And then when I was
I thought he was though.
Well, I forced him. You're dating me.
Wait, the one that was like In a frat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he like wouldn't really go. Like he never wanted to do anything, but I'd force him because he's dating me. You're gonna listen to me,
bro. It's so fun. Like when people like are so. First of all, why would you join an organization if you're not gonna put your whole budget CD? You're paying for it. Oh my god,
you're literally paying for it.
I could get into that. When people like don't go, like especially at Pi Phi, people like don't get into it. I'm like, you're wasting so much money.
You're literally just throwing your money in the trash. And the stuff is actually fun when you go. And when you actually go to stuff, you actually know people. Mm-hmm. So when you're like randomly going to things, then you don't really know people. Yeah. But when you're going all the time, you know everyone. It's actually fun. And it's like they're friends.
Yeah. And like especially like I hate like succumbing to one fraternity, but like when I know so many people in one fraternity, like it makes sense now. It does.
And I hate it because there's always those frat rats that are like, I mean, I live with one of them. I live with actually my entire house is actually
has an each frat.
Yeah, they all have their own little frat. Now I've met all the SAE boys and I'm like, Ella Home, you were right. They're really nice.
No. They're fine too.
No, they're really
like I look at them and I'm like, they're all from Huntington Beach, I feel like. Like they're all
like California boys.
100%. And they're so I will never like introduce I only know like a select 5 from each fraternity. Like I'm like, oh my god, I know so many people from each frat, and I'm like naming people on my fingers, like telling the girls in the house. Yeah. I was like, 5 people in SA, like maybe 2 in KA. I don't even know anyone in Pi Cap. Maybe like 3.
I like know them from freshman year. That's it.
Yeah, like every year it was different. So like freshman year, this is really embarrassing. Phi Psi, and then I went to St. But like I didn't like.
They weren't really like big.
Yeah, so Sarah just went there, so I just went there. But Phi Psi, I forgot forever. Like I don't know why I went.
I don't know anybody in Phi Psi.
Yeah.
But you know what I always say? We can disclose this. I always say that like, because my roommates will be like talking about a guy and they're like, but he's not in this frat or he's in this frat. Yikes! And I'm like. You're going to graduate in a year and you're not going to be at a bar and everyone's like in their like 23, 24-year-old age. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be like, so what frat were you in college? And if you I don't give a fuck what frat you were in college. I just care that you're good looking and have a good personality.
Right, and you make
money.
Obviously. I'll be making this money too.
Yeah, I have to be a money maker. I can't have someone make it for me.
Because then like, I don't know, but from past times, I just know like people will be like, I make the money so you'd have to do the housework.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
Like that's not happening.
I'm sorry. We can get.
I'm like we can make equal pay and like we can
get a house.
Can I be honest? I don't want to get married. Like I don't want the paperwork.
I actually thought about that, and my mom always says, "Well, because I'll always she'll make the comment, you can't get married until you're 30, or else I'm not paying for the wedding." My mom is like strict on that because she got married at a young age, had my brothers, got divorced, and then married my dad and had me. Okay. And so she's always like sticking to 30 no matter what. And my brothers are 28 and 25.
And are they married or no?
No, 28-year-old brothers doesn't even have a girlfriend. 25-year-old brother has a girlfriend. They've been friends for years. They just moved in together literally this weekend. And they're like no rush. They both just started their careers like
That's what I'm saying. I'm like my mindset is like if you know you're gonna be with each other forever, like why do you have that marriage and like get married so quickly?
The exact point. I'm like, my roommates are like, really, you don't want to get married to that age? Like, we're all gonna be having our weddings, and like you're gonna be still single. And I'm like, well, I'll still hopefully be with someone. Fingers crossed.
Real?
And I'll still be with someone and just put the engagement ring on my finger, and like that's enough for me.
We can be engaged for 7 years and then I can get married. But like the paperwork is what gets me. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, but I'm just like, why do I need to pay like the government to know? I'm sorry.
No, and this another thing from my roommates. They're like, well, by your 3rd wedding, like we're not having a bachelor party, like or a bachelorette party.
Oh my god!
I'm like 3rd wedding, who?
I'm hoping one and done.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, maybe I should really just stick to the dating thing until I'm like for sure.
Well, and then I was bringing it up with my mom because my parents like strict. Like my dad to this day still old fashioned. Like to this day. Like I literally the other day I was like talking back to him even though I was trying to have a conversation with him. He just didn't want to be wrong. So I was like, okay. And so my mother though, homegirl is gonna be on my power hour. Like she's pulling up.
She's lit.
Yeah, she's lit. Like she's like, oh my god, I want to be besties with my girls. But like she was a mother growing up, and now she's like, I want to know what they know.
She's also like such a girl mom.
My mom is such a girl mom. Like with my brother, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
But with she literally needed girls. Like we're her besties. We're besties.
Yeah, like I'm the only girl in my family. I have one girl cousin, and like we're the same age. But like other than that, like
all boys.
All boys.
Are you serious?
All boys. So I'm always like,
huh?
My mom always tells me when I date someone, like, or even if I'm like think about talking to a guy, my mom's like, just think about like your brother's decisions. And then I like instantly rewind to my brothers in high school when they were like bringing girls over to swim in the pool, making out with them and throwing them out the door and like another girl in the next week. So I'm like, guys are assholes.
One of my questions that are probably lower in the thing, but it's literally like, where is it? It's about like, why do we all have commitment issues, especially in this generation?
Everyone.
Like, no one wants to. And personally, for me, I spoke about this last week with Sam. I literally was like, I am so scared. Like, because no one's. Okay, growing up, like, I have friendships that have been committed. Like, I literally love my friends, my family commitment. Great. I've never had a man, like, genuinely commit to me for longer than a day.
Well, let's start right here. We do go to ASU.
I know. I will throw the flag.
Someone sat me down at a bar last week and said, Erin, it was Tomas Sanchez. He said, Erin, you are not going to meet your husband at ASU. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think so.
And I'm like, well, I want to meet. Like, I religiously watch love movies because I find it so fun and hard. Just sometimes I
It's
do
my
cry.
inner romance.
But like, what's up with the men at ASU? Like, do I need to go to Harvard to find my husband? Maybe. But
because like Peyton and Marty, like they have been together for 2 years.
And Marty's like a saint.
I'm just like, okay, so some people, like, I think for me personally, it's too late in the game to even get started, which it never is. I'm not gonna push that. I'm not gonna like open up my heart to someone when I know damn well I'm graduating in the semester. We're not.
Well, yeah, we go to ASU, but what's up with the cheating at this school? Every single person I know that's in a relationship is like, beside Peyton and Marty, because like they're just gonna get married.
Yeah.
Is like, I've been cheated on, and they've cheated like on multiple people, and then the people that get cheated on go into another relationship and they start cheating because they're so scared that they're gonna get cheated on.
Do you see it more in men or girls?
100% men.
Yeah. Especially boys are so like quick to switch. Like,
oh, so fast.
But personally for me, like, if I'm even second guessing about a homeboy, like if I'm like looking, if I'm at a bar, right, with my girls, because I don't go for the men.
Yeah.
I go for the girls, and maybe a man pulls up. But like, if I go and I like am looking at this guy and I'm with someone, like dating, let's say, and I even like 1 ounce of me is like, oh, I'd want to get with him tonight. That's a conversation. I have to like stop right there, have a conversation with the homeboy. Or like, are you kidding me? Like, I would never be able to push that night. I don't know.
My problem is just like, I'm balls to the wall, and in one sip of alcohol, and my fingers are moving on that phone, and I'm texting this person, no matter where they are. They could literally be in Italy, and I'm still texting them like, fly home right now and get your ass over here. And that's my problem. Like, someone please make an app where I can't get into my phone when I drink. And so some guy that like, you know who, I drove him home the other day. And,
you drove him home?
Well, he was at my house, so I drove him home.
Oh, like in the morning after?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you meant like...
and he was like, you wanted me last week. I was like, all right, let's pipe down a little bit right now. That's my problem, is I'm just ballsy. Like, I will do it, but then there's other times where I'm like so scared. I see that same person at the bar on Saturday, and he walks in, and I literally ran away.
No.
Because I wasn't drunk. So it's just like the difference in personalities that I have. I really do think like nice guys are just like on top. Like, I know some girls are like attracted to the assholes, like the total ASU package, but if you're rude to me, like, you're out. Or my friends.
Rude? Oh my god.
My friends must like the guy in order for me to like pursue, which was a little bit of a problem with ex-boyfriend. But that's fine. We like tried to work that out, but you know what? In the end, a nice guy. I did this at the bar the other night with ex.
Homeboy. Oh,
because
ex.
No, not ex-boyfriend. Like ex. We'll call him
Jonathan.
Jonathan. You know what I'm talking about? The recent right now. I saw Jonathan at the bar, and I saw him talking to other girls. So drunk Erin is like, you know what? I'm out. And then he came and sat next to me, and the asshole that I am, I literally stood up and walked away and made it very clear to everyone sitting around us that I was pissed off. So then Jonathan asked my roommates like what he did. And they were like, nothing. She's just dramatic as fuck.
Oh my god, Jonathan. What the fuck? Well, no, and then because I don't know why. I think it's just commitment for sure. Like, rounding all of this together is like so scary. Like, I just don't.
It is.
Like, even I think when we're gonna be 30, I'm gonna be scared to make that.
And the problem is, like, no matter, like, what situation you're in, you could literally have met this person today, or you could have met them, like, years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're still gonna be nervous until you have, like, that sense of comfort with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I hate that. Like, that's the one thing I hate about, first, the chase. Like, the chase.
I can't chase. I can't run.
Is too much for me, but I have a love-hate relationship with it because
it has to be playful. If you're up in here, like, oh, I love you so much. And
yeah,
then you're like,
fuck
you
off.
go and, like, literally do something else with another girl. Call me out. I fucking disqualify myself from that race. I'm out of here. Don't even get me started. People are like, I love that she's like,
here's my problem. I think I'm, like, messed up in the head because this is something that my mother has realized, my grandmother has realized, my aunt, and all my friends.
So all the women everywhere?
Yeah, so everyone. I think my uncle even made a comment when my family calls me a serial dater. So we'll get into that later, but let's just say that more people realize this than I do, and I'm just starting to notice it. So the chase, I claim I hate the chase, but I think I love it.
Yeah.
My problem is I only like it when they're, like, bowing down to me because, like, I have to be queen.
So you're not chasing them, they're chasing you.
They better fucking be chasing me or they're not worth my time.
We're running together.
And then what happens is then I, like, obviously start dating. Clearly, we've already talked about this in the beginning. I've dated a lot of people, which is seriously problematic.
Can I ask how many, like, in your whole lifetime?
I, like, honestly can't count
okay,
on
period.
two hands. I'm like this. Because in high school, I would, like, date people for, like, a week, break up with them, and then I would, like, date someone else. Yeah. And, like, that doesn't mean I'm a hoe. Like, it's just, like, I was bored. And I wouldn't realize until I was, like, dating this person. And it's, like, high school. I could literally meet someone and, like, in a week be like, I like them. I want to date them. That was just high school Erin. Okay. But now, like, I, like, the chase, yeah, they bow down to me, whatever. But then, like, we get into dating. And then, like, when they're obsessed, I'm bored. Yeah. Everyone bores me. So my mother told me I need someone that challenges me. Which everyone thinks is Jonathan.
Really?
I'm like, no. So Bex told me I'm too cool. So we'll see.
You are cool for Jonathan. I'm sorry. if that
but Jonathan makes me laugh.
Okay, I make you laugh. Get the out of the way. I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, a man, for sure, I need someone to make me laugh. Like, I need someone to make me laugh harder than I make myself laugh.
Well, that's the thing with the boyfriend that I had long distance coming into ASU freshman year. He made me laugh. He's kind of an ass, so that was a little bit of a problem. But he challenged me because he, like, always wants to be the best, but so do I, and I will be the best. So we were.
You guys have similar aspirations too.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Like both within, like, business or, like,
yeah. But he, like, too. With school, the thing was, like, he didn't have good grades, and that really annoyed me. And he was, like, first, like, generation, like, in the family to go to college. Yeah. So he kind of, like, didn't really know what to expect. Yeah. And I kind of knew, like, third kid to go to ASU. Yeah. You gotta take accounting online, like, at a community college.
No, I took all my math and science.
Oh, 100%. And so that was kind of that one little thing, and I was like, you need to just, that's kind of why I broke up with him. Like, you need to be more school determined and stuff, and then, like, maybe we'll meet again. And this summer, we met again.
Just hello. Okay. No. Okay. To me, backtrack. To me, it's attractive in books and movies. Like, when it's a bad guy in a movie or book, I'm like,
like, if you've read Colleen Hoover,
she's a slut.
She is getting down and dirty.
Damn well she don't get down and dirty in her marriage.
No, she's just writing about it, and it's crazy. But there's, like, this guy, and he's, like, a super hot surgeon in one of the books. Oh. And he ends up being, like, abusive. And I'm like, I would never actually want that. It's,
No, because they are abusive. All her books are, like, low-key about abusive men. Yeah. And I'm like, are they straight?
Like, the one man, like, literally killed his wife or whatever in Verity or whatever.
Oh, I didn't read that book, and I don't think I ever will because people were like, it was so much.
Well, I just gave it away. My bad. No, it's like, I got it wrong, but one of them, it's, before we met. Before, it was... I was obsessed with it.
How it ends with us? Or ends with us?
It ends with us, and it's literally coming out as a movie, but the guy's abusive, and I'm like...
I thought it got canceled.
What?
We'll look into it after this.
This is gonna be a problem, because I'm really excited. But no, he's, like, abusive, and when I'm reading the book, I'm like, oh my god, I love him. Yeah.
No, so I don't think abusion is good.
No, it's very bad.
Well,
I just loved him
Okay,
in the book.
But like, you know when men, like, in books and movies are like saying the cheesiest shit where they're like, I would do that for you, or like,
So
don't
I'm
hurt yourself
basically
to-
thinking about The Kissing Booth and the movie after. Cringe, but bad boys that are very sexy. No.
I don't think I was thinking about that. Like, actually, the Kissing Booth is actually the most cringiest movie.
It is, but he's like hot.
Okay. I think for me, I don't even know what I'm thinking about. But like, okay, what's that one movie? Fuck, it's like where they're like the guy is like the girl is going to like doctor school or like she's going to college.
Doctor school.
It's all about doctor school, but she's going. Oh fuck, I don't know what it's about.
Wait, I now need to think.
Endless Love. Endless Love.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay,
that's actually a fire movie.
That's a fire movie,
and he's obsessed with her.
And I think I just need someone obsessed with me, anyways.
Same.
But like, moral of the story, when they say it in the movie, it's okay. If you tell me, like, if you say something like, the way your heart beats, or some
Yeah, some cringe shit, get out.
If we're like laying in bed and I hear that from you,
no, you know what's gonna kill me? And I can't. Babe or baby.
Really?
Babe I can do, baby, get the out of my way. And
yeah, baby's weird.
Like, if you're in my bed and I'm, like, literally in love with you and you call me baby, I'm literally kicking you out and curb stomping you. Like, you're done. You are so done. You are never calling me baby. Like, that's not happening.
No, because valid.
Because you know.
No, because for...
Young would call me baby girl.
That's too much.
Also, I did get a diss track album written about me.
You're part of the team.
Because I'm that good.
You're that good.
Oh my god.
I didn't get one.
Aren't you in, like, one of the songs?
Hopefully not. I think
Who got the auras?
Pete.
Peyton. Yeah.
And Kayla, low-key.
Everyone's messed with this boy. So I did something bad, and in the morning okay, so I guess I'm just driving everyone home. I'm like a Uber driver now. And I was driving home, and he literally was like, come see my apartment. I was like, no, I need you to go to Old Town. This is the day of the birthday in Old Town. And
you sneaky girl.
I know. I got home. My roommate's like, "Where were you?" I was like, "On a drive. I need to decompress."
No, when you were like telling Peyton, you're like, "I need to decompress after last night." I was like, "What did she do?" And she tells me, and I'm like,
"Yeah."
Hey, valid. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has their days. It doesn't have to be a mistake either.
It's definitely a mistake.
Okay.
100%. He actually tried to talk to me at the bar the other night. I was like,
"Wait, Young or Jonathan?"
Young.
Wow.
Young. And this is about Young. He's like, "Come see my apartment. I saw yours." I'm like, No. And then he like goes in for a kiss, and I was literally shoved his face and was like, "Yeah, oh my god." Yeah, so I think that like the alcohol was like speaking for me, and then when I woke up and he was like still there in my bed, I was like, panic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like fresh out of this relationship in May, so like now I'm just
having fun.
Yeah, my mom actually called me. She's like, "You can't be a slut."
You can't.
I was like, "Mom, never."
What was the moral of this whole ass debrief?
What you see in men.
No, it was, do you think it's beneficial to be a serial dater or not date at all? Because that's one of my questions.
Okay, I think that being a serial dater sometimes actually can be helpful. I feel like I have so much like experience now, and I kind of like, also I'd rather experience it now than like
in mid-20s.
Well, just get with like, then like get married and be like, I like wish I could have like been more of like a crazy bitch.
Yes.
But like that's also like not dating. Like you can still be that crazy bitch.
Yeah. Like I don't. Yeah, because I don't think it's bad to be either. Genuinely, like I was talking to the girls and I was like, "Wait, is it worse to do which one?" And they're like, "I think it's everyone thought it was like worse to like do serial dating because like
it kind of is
because like you can never just commit to yourself."
100%. And my thing is like when I invite boys over now like to family stuff, my brothers will be like, "Do we really even need to introduce ourselves or learn their name?" Because like they're gonna be gone in a month.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they call me out. And like if I'll be like, "Oh, like this is a guy I'm talking to," they'll be like, "Oh, here we go again." So like I'm really holding out this year. Like I'm not dating, not even anyone, and especially honestly, not Jonathan. Guys, by the way, these names are made up. Like there's no.
I don't know why Jonathan came out of my mouth.
I don't know either, but like don't go around looking on my Instagram for a Jonathan because there is no. Jonathan.
I don't think I follow any Jonathans.
I probably do from like high school, but.
Johnny.
No,
but I was like, I think honestly, like, yes, the day I get in a relationship will be very beneficial for me because I'll be learning so much. But at the same time, I like fuck with not being in a relationship at all.
Don't do it.
Oh, I don't, and that's why like, basically, I don't want to get in a relationship, and so at that stage, they pull up behind me and they're like, "Oh my god, like, hey, like, it's him," and I'm like,
Cool.
I'm like, so did you tell him I wanted to see him? Because that's not what this is.
Yeah.
Like, he's a great guy. I love him as a person. Like, have love for every. Like, if you're pulling up to my power this weekend, I have love for you. Like,
Yeah.
some way in my life, you guys have like, anyone has like changed my life in a positive. They would if they wouldn't be there if it was a negative way. But
Yeah.
like, just like any way possible. And then they came over after and they're like, oh, like, what if this is like, you want to like, what if this is more than like hookup? Because I told them, I was like, I can't do hookup culture. Can you do hookup culture? Well, actually.
No, I actually struggle though because
Do you have anxiety afterwards? Because
I always have anxiety. I say really ballsy things when I drink. And also, like, I might date a lot of people and kiss a lot of people, but my problem is I catch feelings really fast.
Anyways, I stalk.
I'm with you on that.
Like, I will look up relatives' names. Like,
I always go into the followers list. I'm like, okay, mom, like, maybe the dad.
And if we have photos
Instagram.
together that are live photos,
oh my god,
call me in love.
I still go through like my ex-boyfriend from like junior high school and I's Snapchat memories because I think it's just silly.
It's so cute.
Some people are embarrassed by it, but like I'm going through it no matter who it is, what they did. Like and it's not even like, oh, I miss this. It's just like funny to me.
Well, honestly, like I've gone to the point, like I'm a big photographer, like media, whatever type of person, and because I love memories, like I love, and I know damn well, like there's some photos that I like pull up and videos and memories like in Snapchat that I pull up and I'm just like, I don't remember this in my head, but I see this and I'm like, wow.
I save everything, single Snapchat. If it's like literal selfie of me in my room, I save it because I'm gonna want to look back on this in like 20 years. And I remember when I was in like elementary school or something, and I went through and like did that thing where everyone like deletes all their Instagram pictures. And my brother was like, why would you do that? Because that's like your memories for like when you're older. Like you can go all the way down the bottom and be like, that's amazing.
I like archive it now because I don't want to.
Yeah, archive. I do that. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, it doesn't look on my view.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, this is not for the feed, but I'll keep it with the show in my archives.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Once I like, so anyways, back to like literally like, so would you say like, so you obsess, or would you say like you obsess and show it, or would you say you obsess internally and don't show it? Because I obsess internally and don't show it.
Oh, I show it. I am a blabbermouth. Are you kidding? The first time I kissed Jonathan, everyone in our sorority knew within like 12 hours.
I think it's.
I was literally put into our senior group chat on Snapchat.
When was the first time you hooked up with him?
Well, sophomore year.
For real? Okay.
At fall formal, which we're running it back.
You gonna take him?
I don't know.
Okay.
If we're feeling fun.
Never mind. I'm like quiet. Cause
I'm
you know what it is? It's trauma because in high school I had these friends that I would be like, oh my god, I think his blank is cute. I wouldn't even say I have a crush on him. I would just be like, he's cute. And then they'd be like, there's your boyfriend. Oh, there's him. And as he's walking by, and I'm like, oh, you're.
Yeah, no,
So I don't tell anyone anymore.
I know about that. Like, when everyone knows about it, everyone's kind of like looking for it.
Because they're living through you, which I understand. Like, they're like, oh, I want to see where this.
Obviously.
They're just like, I want to see where this ends up. So, like, I get it. Because, like, when other people, like, when Kayla, like, literally started dating, I'm like, what's on? What's going on?
Yeah,
like, because I was living through that. But, like, yeah, Def wasn't like, oh my god, your boyfriend, how is he? Like, I wouldn't, especially before they were dating. Like, bye.
No, but I am a blabber. Like, I will tell everyone, and I know I will at this point, so if you kiss me, like, you might be on the front page of the newspaper. Like, I'm sorry. It just happens because everyone knows. Like, I will send it, no, first I'll call my mom, tell her, then my mom's like, oh, you're gonna have a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I might tell one of my brothers if I'm feeling ballsy, and then, like, my roommates know, like, by the morning because my roommates are usually with me.
Yeah, and then, like debrief. And
then I'll probably send it in the group chat, and then I'll probably head to our sorority house and tell everyone.
Because you go see Kim in there, huh?
Yeah. And I'll just like sit on the couch and be like, guess what I did? And then like act all sad about it, and then wait for everyone to ask, and then be like, so.
Valid.
I'm out there, I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, okay. I think see what it is I'm not out there because I don't get out there. I think once I'm 21 and I hit the streets, oh, there is going to be a whole nother deal on there.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's fun.
I think it's, see, I think I've just been, like, staying in. And, like, I haven't been giving myself the opportunity to even be, like,
yeah. I can't wait for your moment, especially right before Parents Weekend, then you get to see everyone's parents.
What's hard is because I'm a very, okay, what's your favorite trope?
Favorite what?
Like, trope, like, enemies to lovers, one bed trope. Friends to lover. No, I'm a friends to lover type of trope.
Wait, no.
Yes. Abusive what? Like, what do you want?
Abusive. I don't know. I'm like thinking.
Because I would.
Like, maybe I am friends to lover because I actually like being comfortable with someone before like jumping into things. And I have like dated like in high school, like one of my best friends, like, I mean, it's like funny. I was like 7th through 9th grade on and off dating, but like now I could like never see him like that. But I'm kind of like the friends aspect is really helpful. Like it brings the comfort level so much better.
Well, I also think it's important to like, cause sorry, like at first I always thought like I have to meet someone, and the first thing on my mind would be like I would date them, which for sure like when I have guy friends, I'm like I would let them in the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that box theory type energy.
Yeah.
Like I would let them in that box, but there's some friends where I'm like no.
Also, the friends thing, like, then they, like, really know who you truly are, and, like, that's a big thing with me. Like, I don't want to be with someone that obviously, I don't want to be with someone I can't be myself around, but sometimes at ASU, you get so in your head because, like, there's so many, like, girls that are just, like, beautiful and, like, normal, or maybe I don't know. Like,
normal?
I'm not normal. I'm not normal.
I'm good for you.
Like, I'm weird.
What's that one Cole Sprouse thing? It's like, I'm weird.
Yeah, literally, I'm weird. Like, I am, though. And so being friends with someone, they totally know who you are in and out. And then you can just, like, be yourself.
100%. Like, if I were in a book, enemies to lovers for show. But I'm trying to be like, hate you, and then I'm like...
have you seen the movie The Hate Game? You need to go watch it today.
What is it on?
It's on Hulu.
Is that the one where it's like...
It's Lucy Hale.
Yes, I have. Girl in the office, and they're against, like, and they're in the
elevator. I love that movie.
No,
I really watch it probably, like, every
because he's like, what are we doing? Because then she'd be like, oh my god, it's so good.
She's just stupid because he's so hot, but he's an ass.
He's an ass. So
but when he takes care of her.
See, I love when guys... Okay, let me get into the ass part. Let me get into, like, the part where it's like, oh my god, or, like, a rude person. There's a difference between being, like, a rude person and being sarcastic, because I love sarcasm.
I'm 100%.
It's like, oh, your toenails are food. You'd be like I don't know, like, you know, in some, like, what's a sarcastic term where you'd be like, oh, that's a joke, but like also like fuck you. Because sometimes like my laugh, oh my god, boys always use my laugh.
Well, I actually had a sarcastic guy over once, recently. Oh my god, I'm awful.
Is it a different one than the other two?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I did also, like, it was the same night that Matt's guy friend was, like, in my bed and I kicked him out. And he was sarcastic and was telling me that I talk too much. Ow. Like, while I was, like, kissing him. And then I would, like, stop and start talking, because I do talk.
Oh, during making out? I mean, there is a certain extent.
No, but, like, I wasn't really talking that much.
That's in your own home?
In my own home. I was getting, like, really frustrated, because he wouldn't wake up in the morning, and...
Ew! What time was it at, like...
Well, I had a meeting at 12 and it was like 11:30. I was like, come on, we gotta...
Okay, I've actually never been put in a situation...
It's awful.
...where I've been overnight, because I've been late nights where I would leave at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I would never stay the night because I personally hate sharing a bed with people. So, like, I don't even know if I could...
I'm a snore. Like, I snore and I sleep talk and I kick and I punch. And
Have people told you?
I just know from, like, when I have dated people and, like, I steal the covers, I don't share any room on the bed. Like, I'm really a bad person to sleep with. Like, not like that. Like, just, like, having a sleepover with. So I always, like, wake up in a panic.
That's the one reason. Kudos to you for continuing it and, like, doing your damn thing with hooking up and stuff like that. But my anxiety is so bad, I, like, bawl my eyes out. Like, freshman year when I hooked up with people for the first time, one, I think it was, like, parental guilt. And also, it was just, like, literally, like, people talk. Okay? Especially Cronk on that.
Oh, my God. Cronk talks.
I had so much anxiety because people, like, literally are telling them their experience. Like, for sure. I already know it. And so then that's when can I be honest? I haven't hooked up since... What's hooking up to, actually?
When I was younger, hooking up was just, like, making out.
Me too, but that's...
And then, like, having sex is just, like, having sex.
Okay, so hooking up isn't for me now. I haven't hooked up since freshman year.
Yeah, if you have so much anxiety about it, like, it's not even fun.
Yeah, so I, like, genuinely don't even, like, in the moment, I'm like, for sure. Like, I think the reason I'm also scared is because I just missed that high school experience.
Yeah.
Like, innocence, my bad. Like, I just want to, like, I just want to mount you, make out, that's it. Like, I'm done.
I actually get that because sometimes I just am not in the mood for it, but I, like, will want to be with the guy. And so then, like...
But physical touch is for sure it.
Oh my gosh, 100%. I need, like, back rubs. I need, like, head scratches, like, physical touch. I don't give a fuck about gifts. Gift giving, I'm a gift giver.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I can't wait till, like, the day I'm rich and can just gift everyone. Like, I'm so excited.
Oh my god, like, especially for, like, you know how, like, some girls, like, on their wedding, like, their bridesmaids, like, box, they'd be like, I just got them a sample for Saint Laurent, and I'm like...
Yeah, like, I want to be like, you get a gift, I want to be damn Santa. No, I'm a gift giver, 100%, yeah. But I think physical touch is what I like the most, but if you're not having fun with the hookups, and I do miss that in a sense, because now every time that you're, like, with someone, it's, like, automatically you think you're, like, doing more.
Yes, because I was, like, last year, I was about to go over to someone's house, and it was hitting, like, 1 a.m., and I was like, oh, like, we can make out, da-da-da. That was my headspace, like, I was like, oh, we can only make out and, like, talk. And then it hit 2 a.m., and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm not gonna go over to his house, like, his place, like, he's definitely gonna want so much more than making out. And so I literally had to text him and be like, I'm sorry, I'm not coming over. He's like, what?
Okay, so do you know how, like, we think like this? I wish, like, I was a science genius and could literally put a chip inside a man's brain.
Should I get a man and do, like, an episode?
Like, 100%, I need to know the tea on men. Like, I need to know what they're thinking. I need to know what they talk about at their little hangouts. Like, I need to know, and I know I have, like, brothers, and I can, like, dig deep to an extent, but they're not telling me everything. Like, there's some guy code that they're like, that's a secret.
I know, and I for sure don't know if I'll, like, get them out, you know?
No, but I think, like, you could figure out, like, you need, like, Lucas. Like, Lucas would be so good on here.
I think I could get Jorge on here, too.
I was gonna say also Jorge, 100%. But no, like, I just need a chip, because I need to know what they're thinking. Like, are they coming over, like, fuck, like, is she gonna want to do this? Or, like, I'm doing it.
Okay, so, like, when you're talking to a guy and in your head you're kind of like, oh, there's some potential here, like, you feel an attraction.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what in a guy's brain switches it off where it's like, I can see a future with her.
You know what they always say?
What?
I was told this at a younger age by someone. It's like, when you sleep with someone from a girl's perspective, like, the girl likes them before, like, it's something where, like, once the guy sleeps with you is when they fall in love with you.
Really?
I think that's false, because
I feel like every girlfriend that I have literally talks about how they hook up with someone and the next second it's done. That could just be college culture.
Yeah. I'm ready to graduate and get, like, away from this culture. Like, I don't know, and ASU is, like, hardcore. Like, it's a lot. Like, I didn't expect it coming into this.
Like, I'm for sure gonna, like, still be here after I graduate in the fall, and, like, I'm definitely not looking forward to the after, because Scottsdale, like, no.
No, I'm not. As crazy as I am, the clubs, like, aren't really my thing. I'm getting to the age now where I'm like, I don't need to drink to get messed up.
I'm about to turn 21. Like, I am 21 when I post this.
No, but, like, I've only been 21 since April, and, like, even, like, I'm at the point where, like, I don't want to go out just to, like, get messed up. I want to go out to, like, socialize and have fun. And at the clubs, it's just, like, boom, boom, boom. And
I'm for sure, what I've heard, I'm for sure more of a Casa girl.
100%.
Boondocks.
100%. That's
hot chick.
100%.
Like, what I've heard from girlies, like, I just, like, know I'm with those hella.
You're not gonna like the clubs, like
maybe on a night where I just want to, like, dance and get jiggy with it, for sure, but on a daily basis, hell no.
Well, remember I was telling you that Tom told me that I'm not meeting my husband at ASU?
Tom?
Jamal Sanchez.
Oh, okay, I was like...
He was like, you're not meeting your husband at ASU. Yeah. We were at Cake nightclub in Scottsdale, and some guy is talking to me, and first off, I don't even, like, know how it happened. Like, he kind of threw me a curveball. He was just like, there. Whoa. And he's telling me how much money his dad has. How
much money do you have?
Like, your parents are not you.
Yeah.
You're going to be separate. Like, after college, unless you're literally moving in with your dad in his basement or whatever, like, I do not care how much your dad has, how much money he has. And, like, why are you telling me this? I'm so turned off right now. Like, get away from me.
Like, people, like, you know how, like, when you go to college, like, you're not your high school self anymore, and when you're not in college, you're not your college self anymore?
Yes, 100%.
Like, genuinely, when you graduate college, if you bring up what affiliation you're a part of, or, like, what, like...
You're not in a bar to asking what sorority
even to this day, like, when I'm, like, at any, like, social event, and, like, and it's not, like, Greek life related, that's not the first thing I bring up to myself. Like, some girls, like, oh, like, or not some girls, but just, like, anyone, like, in general, is like, oh my gosh, I'm in blank, blank, blank. And I'm like, I'm a photographer. Like, what do you do with your life? Like, what's your hobby? What's a hobby you do that doesn't benefit you? It just makes you happy.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. I think that I hate that everything is like so like not stereotype, but like for like what I'm saying, like you're not gonna go to a bar and say, "Oh my god, I was in this fraternity when I was in college." Like I don't really care because a frat might be like not my favorite at ASU, but if you're like a nice guy and you're like good looking and you have, like are determined and like see a future and shit, like I don't care what you're in.
question, what's like a line that a guy could say to you at a bar and you'd be like, yeah, like this dude's dope?
Oh my god.
Because I haven't been to a bar in a long time. We'll see when I get like 20.
I like someone that's straightforward.
Okay.
Like, I watched a guy come up to my roommate the other day and say, like, let's get out of here. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll eat that shit up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, come up to me. And if I
For sure, come like just get up here.
Come up to me. Talk to me. Like, don't come into a bar and, like, you just hung out with me the night before and don't, like, not say hi to me at somebody. But, like, don't act like you don't know who I am. Like, come up to me, have a conversation. I love to talk no matter the state I'm in. So, like, come talk to me. But, like, in the end, if you, like, literally want to kiss me, say, I'm gonna kiss you. Like, okay, I'm down, let's go.
Ask for consent.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean, like,
well, no, but, like,
maybe, like, can I kiss you? And I'd be like, hell yeah.
No, but, okay, I was actually, because you can kind of feel when, like, there's a kiss coming, but, like, if some guy, like, literally we're just, like, hanging out or whatever, and, like, we could feel the tension, but, like, if he, like, just goes in for the kiss, cool, whatever, like, and I, like, I'm
obviously
okay
you can, like, feel
it.
the energy.
But if homeboy literally goes, like, I just want to kiss you right now, I'd be like,
yeah, like, I'm doing it. Are you not?
Yeah.
Okay, you are good.
I love kissing. Kissing is my favorite.
I love kissing. I could
so
lay
fun.
in bed and just kiss for hours. Like,
Oh
I
my
love
God.
it. Sorry, Mom, but, like, I love kissing.
My mom's literally gonna watch this. No, but, like, it's literally, like, so fun, and I don't know why, but, like, people, like,
People take it too far sometimes.
And that's what's scary because, like, I love making out, but at the same time, like, if the making out gets too heated,
we're gonna have to pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
also, like, sometimes I'm like, wait, I need to breathe.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I need to breathe right now.
Like,
because,
you're, like, you guys are, like, connected at the nostril, and then you're kissing, like, you're breathing out of your ears at this point. Like, there's no, like, but here's the thing. I think, how do you raise people up at the bar? Because it's eye contact for me.
Oh, eye contact. I have big eyes. Like, and so do you, like, we have big eyes. Like, you gotta just do it. Like, look. Like,
but I think I can get them that way. Oh, for sure. I need to work on that.
I do too. I have scoliosis. It's right here.
I just, like, don't.
Eye contact is the way to do it. And also,
like,
like,
how do you look at them?
Okay, really. I'll be like,
look at the camera.
Wait, okay. I need, like, I always, like, have my lip gloss on.
No, because
like,
it's in the moment. Like, when people tell me to, like, look at you.
Like, I'm not, like, but I'm just, like.
No, I get it, because in the moment, you're, like,
I can't
seducting.
do it
No, you're
right
fine.
But, like, I'm probably, like, scary as fuck right now, but no, like, you gotta, like, show the eyes, and then when they talk to me.
Oh, triangle?
I think my big thing is, like, being myself. Like, I think I'm pretty entertaining, so, like.
I'm a dude when I talk.
I am too.
Oh my god.
It's the boy family thing.
But
like,
also, I'm sisters, but.
Yeah, but you just.
I think what it was growing up is, like, I never got attention growing up. Like.
Yeah.
It's fucking weirdos. But, like, I never got attention growing up, so then I started being like, let's be homies first. And I'm glad I went that route.
And that's why you're the friends to
No, because I was talking to the girlies the other day, and everyone's just like, people are like, when we go out, like, everyone, like, dabs Gianna up. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like,
I like that. I like that feeling.
No, but the other day I went to go give, like, one of the guys a hug, like, at the Dage, and he dabbed me up, and I was like,
did I want to?
Because I was trying to make transitions into hugging nowadays, because I guess I need to work on it, and he dabbed me up, and I was like, oh, I forgot I did that. So I was like, what's good?
So now you're, like, kind of stuck with
because I wanted to be like, oh my god, hey, but I literally forget, like, I met all these when I was in, like, my what's good era. Like, I was like, yo, like, hit me up. Like,
so now it's like, we gotta transition.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna take.
But at the same time, sometimes, like,
I think the right person's gonna find me in my what up era. Like, dab me up.
Then stick with it.
And
I like that. Too. I'm kind of jealous.
You have that.
Yeah, but, like, ugh, men annoy me. Like, I'm, like, I swear I, like, literally am bipolar when it comes to men.
Like, in the way of, like,
I either can hate you, I can love you, or, like, it's just my emotions are switching at all times. Like, the other night with Jonathan.
Yeah.
I'm, like, so pissed off, and then, like.
Every fucking right, because, like, sorry, when a girl hooks up with someone, a girl's heart is automatically open.
Yeah.
So, like.
I'm a feelings person, too. Like, that's why I've always dated.
Yeah, no, I literally, like, I think personally for me, like, when I talk to a guy, it's really dangerous for me because I don't want anything out of it. But like my heart opens up automatically, which people are gonna like be like, "The fuck do you wanna know?" It doesn't. But I actually am a loving
And it
person.
does. You mentioned you hide it.
I hide it. Hella.
But I'm like so open about it, which is my problem because then like if they're not into it, everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Even them or what?
Well, yeah, because like I'm so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie for shit. First off, like in anything, like if my mom's like, "Who ate the last cookie?" Like, I did it. It was me. Who used my credit card secretly behind my back? It was me, Mom. Like, there's no hiding here. So like I can't lie and pretend that I don't like someone if I like them.
Yeah.
So what do you think about guys that are like interested talking to your friends like about you, saying like they want you or something? Like, you know what I mean? Like a guy going like,
okay, so I get
and
what
I
you're
bet you he's like, "Oh, I think she's so cute" to them, and those are like your friends.
Yeah.
And then they're obviously gonna tell you.
Trying to pursue it. Yeah. So I definitely, it depends on the situation. Like if it's like if they're talking to him about like, or like if homeboy's talking to one of my friends about like what should I get her for certain things, or just like
that's
like helpful stuff. But if he is talking to them about like, does she like me? Does she not?
Ask me.
Where am I?
Ask me.
Yeah.
I'm okay with like a guy, like if it's like recently happening, like going up to your friends and being
just like trying to test out the
are you or like I
Is she
want
single?
them, like
Yeah.
whatever. Like that's honestly like I love that because I
like
love them. I'm like my roommates and I have a morning debrief every Saturday and Sunday morning, and like when we have the debrief, I'm like, tell me anything that person said about me, and I want to like feel so special.
Yeah.
But if you're like wanting to tell me that you're in love with me, come up to my face and tell me because I bet you I feel the same way.
Okay, but here's the thing. I kind of get where it is because I have so much anxiety when it comes to like opening my heart up to people at all.
Yeah.
Like even to some of my friends, like I'm like keeping that shit consoled.
My ex-boyfriend, like the one that graduated and left Arizona, he would give me flowers a lot, which I really appreciated. And you know what, yesterday I was hungover as hell on my couch and I was like, I want someone to come over and bring me a coffee and flowers. That's all I want. I don't even care if we've like kissed once or like we're friends. Can you just bring me some flowers and coffee? I really need it right now, and maybe a back rub.
Maybe a back rub. Well, and like I literally didn't know how it felt until then. And so I'm over here like, well, maybe I do like flowers.
Yeah.
And so after that, I've been like kind of getting flowers here and there.
I know we were talking about the situation of like making like our own money, and like I don't want to like be like housewife, like that's like if you want to be, that's fine, but like I just like I'm too ADD.
I don't want to be a housewife until I'm like
older.
Yeah, like 37.
Like, and honestly, like I'm too ADD. I'm identical to my mom. My mom has been retired for like 2 years. She just went back to school to be like a therapist. Like homegirl cannot take a break. And my dad's the same way. Like he was retired for a few years. Now he went back to school to be like a high school teacher. Like they're just crazy. But my thing is like I do love being taken care of. Mm-hmm. I love it. Mm-hmm. Like please take care of me. If I'm sick, like you better be at my fucking bedstand with a Gatorade when I wake up.
No, because when I'm sick, like I don't know how these girlies do it without their parents. I go home 30 minutes and I'm with my mom.
So nice.
I'll take off work.
My mom would like make me soup.
Like literally my mom comes in and like checks on me like I will forever be a baby. Like
yeah.
And whoever knows me, whoever doesn't. My problem is I literally said this in my pref letter. I don't like anything that good that happens to me. I'm like, this is like not right.
You just don't believe it.
I don't believe it, so I'm like, this is not it. So I'm always like, I literally like always take back. So like, I don't even know where I was going with this.
Gifts, you get to go home to your mom.
Like literally like just going home to my mom and like I literally tell people like, oh my gosh, like no. But like if anyone ever took the time to realize like no means yes for me, in some way.
I am the same way. No,
in some way.
I'm the same way.
When I say no and it's like in a room, oh my god, back up. But if I'm saying no and it's like, you need my help, and I'm like, no, I don't, and like I actually like do need your help.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
it's like when my mom calls me and like I totally sound upset and she's like, you sound upset, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Keep asking.
We're not fine.
I'm not fine. I'm fine is like literally such a high school thing, and like I still use it.
It's just like hard because like you're not like it's hard because like I'm fine for me is more so like I'm not depressed, but I'm not the happiest I can ever be. So like I say I'm fine, which means I could be better. So like in the definition, we're not fine.
Yeah, but people need to like boys are so dumb. Like you need to understand that I'm fine is like I'm not fine.
What pisses me off,
like you need to get your ass up and like make something happen here.
What pisses me off is us as humans make life so complex.
We do. Like it could be like an easy little map, but we just
easily like
we make shit so much harder than it is.
We do. Like if I just went up to a homeboy that I found interested and I sat him down and was like, I actually want to like go on a date with you. If I just communicated what I wanted and how I felt, Maybe laugh could be easier in sweat.
It would be, but they don't do it either. Like from a boy, like a man's perspective, they don't do it either. And even like, okay, I like totally joined the Hinge life, the dating apps.
I used to be on there and then I didn't use it correctly. I didn't use it correctly though. Like, how do you use it? Do you play like Hot or Not, or do you play like Take Me on a Date?
I play like Take Me on a Date. Okay. Take Me out to dinner.
I play
like,
Hot or
Let's
Not.
Grow Up.
So,
like, because I used to do the Hot or Not, and I'm gonna take that back. Actually, there's some days I go on it. I'm like, I just want someone hot.
Yeah, just to know there's people.
And then there's days where I go on it and I'm like actually reading on the Hinge profile. I feel like Hinge is more like complex compared to Tinder.
Tinder, like, never gonna go on there ever again. I went there on there freshman year just like see what it was up. Hinge all the way, or Bumble. I don't go.
Yeah. This was like the first like dating app I've like actually seriously had, and I did go on. I've talked to 2 of the guys from it. One of them never took me on a date. Huge partier. This is the one that sleeps really long in the morning. We're not gonna do that.
Okay.
The other one took me on a date, fully would like bring me over.
Yeah.
I would hang out with him. We've like talked a lot.
Cute.
But we've met at bars and stuff, met his friends.
Yeah.
But then he like would tell me that I need to dye my hair blonde, and then like would talk about his girlfriend. So I ghosted him.
Yeah, please, thank you.
I'm sorry, like you are not changing who I am. And I don't need to dye my hair blonde. I like being brunette.
Like, would not. I'm sorry.
I would just never be.
I would actually chop your hair off at night.
I'm sorry. I'd be an awful blonde. I don't want to dye my hair. And why are you talking about your ex-girlfriend that you hate all the time when I'm in your bed?
That's why.
Turn off. Back. You're getting ghosted.
Turn off. In bed?
Yes.
In your
and
home?
then he drunk at his.
Okay, good.
And then he drunk texted me like something about Messi, like the soccer player. And how like Messi made a goal and that he wants to score with me, and I literally was like,
oh my god,
I just didn't answer. I was scared. I ran.
I would have tossed my phone out the window if someone sent me a Messi pickup line.
Yeah, no, it was not cool. And it was like after I'd stopped talking to him, which he made a comment to me about me. He was thinking I was gonna ghost him, and at the time I wasn't thinking about it. And like at all, I was just like away visiting my family and then like busy. And then he like comes back. Or I come back, whatever, and I'm like, well, maybe I am going to ghost him because he just brought this up. And then he told me he was going to ghost me because he thought I was ghosting him.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Red flag. Yeah, I haven't been on Hinge for a couple months now. I was over the summer because I was fucking bored out of my mind.
Yeah, and it's just fun to swipe sometimes.
And it's fun to swipe, but I don't think
And the profiles are funny.
I don't think I'll ever find anyone. The profile is funny.
I'm done with that. Like, I have it. It's there in my back pocket, but I do not want to use it.
Like, yeah, for sure. Do you genuinely think, like, because, like, you know how some people are, like, end up with athletes and it's, like, actually a really great relationship?
Yeah, and it's, like, Jason Kelce and his wife met on Tinder.
You know who's available? Travis Kelce.
I know, and he's sexy. That's actually the podcast I was listening to on my way here. Really? They're just so funny.
He's so
Travis Kelce can...
Get it.
Just love me for
I needed to be 21 last year.
Yeah, when they all met him, and he's so cute.
So cutie!
But yeah, Jason Kelce and his wife met on Tinder. And she was, like, so cool because she, like, didn't tell anyone she was dating Jason Kelce.
I would never... Here's the thing. I'm reliable. No, if I, like, saw a famous person in life, I wouldn't act like they're famous. I think I'm that cool.
No, because you can't give them that.
If you're, like, obsessed over that... I don't obsess over any... Like, I used to when I was a baby. Like, Shawn Mendes, come on now. I obsess over
Justin Bieber. I literally was, like, cardboard cutout. My friend had one.
Yeah.
I was so jealous.
But there's some people that have such a high obsession where I'm like, y'all need to
calm down, because before this, like, they were normal, like, human beings.
Yeah, right? I'm like literally Justin Bieber on the stairwell, and like I don't even know where Shawn Mendes. Oh, next big break or some shit.
Yeah.
Bye. But like, yeah, I don't think I'd ever. I don't even know. I don't know.
What about Drake?
No, that man be bottle girls left and right.
Yeah.
He needs to chill. Let me be the next Bobby, because I need to sit down with him and actually ask him questions.
Yeah, like Drake needs to.
Like Bobby was like, I don't know what that girl was doing, but I needed to know the real answers. Like she was just like,
totally.
Let's talk, because I would love to talk with Drake. Because in this little setup, imagine
he was just like in Scottsdale. I feel like there's always so many famous people, and Drake was just here, and like everyone was like running to the bars to see him and stuff, which is like. I mean, I probably would too, but I was just, like, too hungover.
Yeah.
But, like, in the end, like, wouldn't you have to, like, act cool in front of them and pretend, like, yeah, like, I know who you are. I'm not going to pretend like I don't know who you are. I hate that. But, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, my God, it's Drake. I need a picture. Can I get a picture? Like, no.
No, I'm literally just going to like, I would act, like, maybe I don't know you a little bit, like I'd be like, oh, like Drake, yeah.
Like Jason and Travis Kelce, like from Philadelphia, so they come to my beach town every year and they do the autism like fundraiser at one of the bars, and so they are bartenders, all the Kelce's, because they have a house at the beach in Seattle City, New Jersey, and like a ton of other Eagles players will come. Jalen Hurts, please come this year. I like literally love you.
Should I go to New Jersey next summer?
Literally, but the thing is, I'll be like, let me take a picture, but I like can't do that because like the bar that I work at, when they'll come in, like we're like not really supposed to do that, and I don't want them to be uncomfortable. Like people are trying the entire like fundraiser
like,
is
you know
just
what gets me when people have their phones out like below their belly when they're talking to like a celeb. And, like they see the phone and they're just like, this is my life. Like
they know that that's happening at all times. But I would date a celebrity,
especially because they're the only ones making money nowadays in this economy.
Literally. No influencer vibe though.
No influencer. Actually, give me a surgeon because I wanted to be a surgeon, but I never fulfilled that dream.
I wanted to too, but I don't like throw up or blood, so I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't like blood either, so I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I like low-key biology. I was having fun.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like, you know, anyways, it was definitely like a... Anyways.
Surgeon, or
if you're a athlete, hit that shit up.
I love me an athlete. I would low-key date a hockey player.
I would fuck up a hockey player.
Like, I love hockey.
I like soccer, too.
I do, too. I just love the NFL. Like, I love football.
Okay.
College, like, I like college football. I don't know.
Rugby, I would fuck up some rugby.
Okay.
Is that weird?
Cricket.
I don't know. Rugby.
Athletes. Actually, ASU has a rugby team. Maybe we should, like, hit up their line.
I would...
Get the ASU rugby team in here right
hit
now.
that roster up, actually. I
used to know one of them. He was my neighbor from home. But
I used to have a friend in rugby, and that's why I, like, know what rugby is, and, like, actually, like, super cool sport. But...
I like me an athlete, but I've never really had the experience for one.
Like, I've never like, had a good one. I'm a nerd lover. Like, if a cutie little guy with, like, blushy rosé cheeks and, like, sparkling little eyes and glasses...
I am actually here for
That's how you know I'm a nice girl. Like, if you're fucking rude to me, get the fuck out of my way before I drop kick you.
No.
Oh,
no, like, God. Literally, we will throw you out and curb stomp you. Beware. Like, we are scary.
Like, I'm beefy.
I'm not doing the asshole thing. I've never liked it.
Never in my life.
And my friends always ask me, like, how do you find such good guys? And I'm like, well, I don't
look for assholes. Yeah, I'm like, what?
And I tell them that all the time, and they know. And I'm like, sometimes it's just, like, the frat thing, too. Like, you do have to branch from your frat.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And that's why I think, like, when people are, like, fully in their frat, like, like, die every Friday.
I hate that.
But if you're, like how I'm in Pi-Fi and, like, but I have other things to
do?
Get me in there.
Like, my life is not this shit.
Yeah, like, if you're, like, that would be nice that we're both in Greek life, but if you have more layers to you, hell yeah. I love a guy with layers. Give me that piece of cake.
Let me unpeel that
Let me get that 3-layer pie. I'm just kidding. Let me get that tiramisu. Give me that coffee. Give me that cream.
That tiramisu.
No, because I need it.
I like layers too because as you get to know them more, they like you learn more and more about them.
I love mysterious men. Like
mysterious?
Yes, like mysterious.
Okay, I thought you said serious because
no, you need to be goofy.
I can't do the serious thing. Like, yeah, there's moments where you need to be serious and moments where you don't. But, like, I need the funniest person on this planet. I need someone that's gonna, like, have a dance party with me. I need that.
Yeah, so mysterious men I'm obsessed with. Like, when I first meet you, like, like, have some umph to you. But if I, like, see you around town and I just, like, don't know what you're up to. And, like, you don't post about anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like, mind you, me talking.
We can stalk. We can stalk.
I can stalk. I can get in there. If I really want, like, I don't. I try to hold myself back. So the other week when I did that, I had to slap myself in the forehead, like, the fuck are you on? Because that's weird. But I literally, like, try my best not to because I could. But, like, a man who just is mysterious but has to be goofy. So
here's this. Like, I'm at a bar and I don't know if this person, like, if a person's going to show up. I like that. Like, it's a little fun. It's a little tease.
Yeah.
Like, are they going to show up? Are they not? What's going to happen tonight? And you're going to, like, realize this real soon. Like, you'll be there and, like, okay, I'm sorry, Casa, like, every single person and their mom is there every 21, weekend.
Yeah.
You're there. Like, if you go to ASU and you're, like, a junior turning 21 or a senior, like, whatever, they're there. But at the same time, the mysterious men, you don't know if they're going to show up.
Yeah, you're like, okay, maybe.
And I like
that. When they do pull up, I'm like...
But also with the non-dating thing, I kind of like the bar not being in a relationship era. My friends asked me this the other day. Here, I'll start with this. They were saying, okay, would you rather have a boyfriend at a bar or would you rather not? And I have mixed emotions about it because I've had a boyfriend at Casa, and I've also not had a boyfriend at Casa. And having a boyfriend's fun because like you get to like you have your person all night, like you have someone to hang out with. You don't have to like, am I gonna like find someone's night or not? But also not having a boyfriend's really fun because you get to flirt it up. And I am a flirt. I'm a natural flirt. Like I could literally not be interested in someone and I'm flirting.
Because can I be honest? Like I used to tell people I don't know how to flirt, but then I walked out of a like conversation once, and this one guy was like, "You were hella flirting with him," and I'm like, "What?"
Like no, I wasn't.
I guess I was just natural with it.
It's a natural flirt.
And I guess I'm just like, "Oh, bro." Like I guess the bro talk really gets them going.
Yeah, like they get excited.
No, I don't know, but
no, I would say like
I love flirting.
I love to flirt even if I don't like you. It's just like a natural thing that I do, I guess. I think because I'm like sometimes just like goofy, and I feel like you're the same way. Like sometimes like goofiness people take as flirting.
Yeah.
Or being sarcastic, like
or just being nice.
Yeah, being nice. They're like, she was flirting with me.
That girl wanted me so bad.
Yeah, and I'm like, actually, I really didn't. I actually wanted your friend.
I was just being generous, but
yeah,
whatever floats your boat nowadays.
Yeah, but there was that like mysterious thing. It can be fun.
No, and I just think like personally, everything happens for a reason, and like you can't.
I'm a firm believer in that. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, if this doesn't work out, everything happens for a reason.
Like, why did I sit down for an hour and a half with that specific person?
Yeah. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason. It lines up.
I'm just saying that homeboy, he could be
the next big thing.
Just kidding. The next big thing, Shawn Mendes.
Just playing. But, okay. I think our time has come to an end.
This is sad.
This is sad, and we're going to have to sign off. But it has been a good hour.
It has been. It has.
Low key.
We were planning to only do an hour, but
I can never not just do it. Okay, we're gonna be signed. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed this podcast as much as we did. With that being said, have a good day and don't forget to go with the waves. So.